Dr. Clive, as he was then, was a radiologist, and after returning from World War II in service, he joined the BATC committee in 1948, became the chairman in 1954, and held that role until his death in September of 1974. It was he, as the fifth chairman, and his committee who were able to purchase Doomben Racecourse from the then Melbourne entrepreneur John Wren.
One of his next big tasks was to prepare for what we know as the introduction of the TAB. Back in those days, the race clubs really had the enemy with the SP or starting price bookies, and it was inevitable that some form of off-course situation would have to be set up. So Clive Ewer didn't just go into bat for his own club. He was behind the scenes quite involved in the establishment of the very first race day, the PM Cup at the Gold Coast, which of course enjoyed a wonderful midweek slot at the beginning of the Winter Carnival. The QDC would not give them a midweek date. Anyway, they did all the spade work, and then someone said, "Oh, how will you be able to handle the minister or the QDC?" And he said, "Just leave that to me." The old saying is, if you want a job done, give it to a very busy person who's very efficient, and they'll do a fantastic job. And that was a Clive Ewer to a T. He was knighted in 1972 because of his great work in charity and also his involvements across a number of sports. When it comes to the charity, one of them was helping to set up the Boys Town, the famous Boys Town at Bow Desert back in the early 60s. He was also very involved with his favourite Xavier Society, which looked after the Mount Olivet Hospital. So with the induction this year of Sir Clive Ewer into Racing Queensland's Hall of Fame, it is certainly a very, very well-deserved honour. And he was a man for all seasons. He was a man who created all sorts of occasions, and he was a person who really got on with the job. So we do salute tonight Sir Clive Ewer.